let's try this again. I want to apologize. I got angry. I had a friend come on and help me get my stuff back, but we're going to pretend like that last stream didn't happen, okay? Oofta. Yeah, we found another fortress, which we've been looking for a while, which is awesome. We now have nether wart and blaze rod, and some more nether wart blaze rod. And yeah, some more nether wart. No blaze rod in that one. But that's probably my favorite find right there. Rib armor trim. Put that with the rest of our armor trims. And we'll keep going. I think we're going to go work on something a little bit less deadly. So we're going to empty our pockets. Got 3 more dried gas. And 2 ancient debris. Empty our pockets of everything. And we're going to go back to just working on something a little bit easier. Grab the bed. Oh, and I'm going to take this walking stick off. Oh, that's a little better. Again, I want to apologize. I don't want to play while I'm angry, so that's why I did cut the stream short last time. Games are just not fun to watch when someone's angry, so I don't think anyone wanted to see me play angry, so that's why I did cut stream early last time. Anyways, I'm going to go back to working on this project. Actually, I think I have a treasure map. I need to get an armor for my Nautilus. So let's go see if this treasure map that I have goes anywhere. Ta-da. Oh, it's now an unknown map. Oh no. Where'd my treasure map go? Oh, I bet you I know what happened to my treasure map. Bet you they did. Because it's not here. Well, there is an ask, because mine's missing. Yeah, so that's gone. That's fun. That goes that other object we can do. check the other. So we lost all of our villagers too. So yeah, really need to work on some infrastructure to protect mobs and all that. Oh, bad cough. I hit it twice. I love when everything just decides that it does not want to actually do what I ask. Okay. Yeah, this thing needs to be torn down too. It doesn't work. Alright, let's go see the other chess monsters. Let's see if it's over here with these three. There we are. Oh, the other villagers come up. Alright, what do you have? Efficiency, that's actually a decent place. Oh! It's because you are locked in. It's like, something's not right here. That's why. This is not what I meant to be doing, but we're not. No, I'm not going to promise that because I need to... I'm trying to find the one I found, which is missing, which is a problem. Okay. Not in those. Ugh. I know where there's some rooms, so maybe we can find something over there. Actually, no, I don't feel like doing anything that's somewhat dangerous. So I was going for the treasure map because I already knew where that was. But I don't know where that went now, so. Anyways, we'll go back to working on that stuff. Yeah, the friend who keeps playing with me, went and did a woodland mansion last night while I was working on this. So I don't have footage of that, unfortunately. I do apologize. But they were able to get me that, which is cool. So. Still keep working on the... Sorry, again. Like I said, still getting over this cold. And it is leaving a little bit of congestion. Oh, look, there's a bed over here already. Good. So we need... So I put firefly bushes underneath because I feel like it gives the indication of like hay or dust particles kind of just floating in the air. Like I said in the video, so these are based off of actual, like, when you go look at like medieval ternary liveries or stables, they don't have a whole lot of room inside the actual individual stables themselves. They actually didn't have individual box stables like this at all. It was more free stalls, which we're not doing free stalls because that would mean a lot of leads and I don't want to do that. So instead we're actually going to put them inside little box stalls, kind of bring in mind like county fairs, and then we're going to put a work arena, an arena for them to be worked on outside so that they still would get the exercise that they needed while they are here. Give me one. But that's what we're kind of working on right now is these stalls. They're all going to have access to water. And then there's lore, but I'm going to have to ask you to watch the video for that because it was something that I came up with and I really like. And if you have a name idea for any animal that we have in this barn at all, there is actually a channel bits that you can redeem. This is a test. See, redeemed name generator, 1,000 points, but you can name anything in this world that we have. And I did take 4 of the skeleton horses, and we have them set aside for a project down the road. So, yeah, you could redeem points to name things in this stall. It's probably going to be barn name, common name is how we're going to do it. So, for those of you who don't know, my siblings used to show mules. Siblings and cousins all used to show mules for the county fair. And when they did so, they would have to register the barn name, or sometimes they would have to register the barn name. So there was a couple, for example, they have a mule named, barn name, I believe, Candy, a register name Candied Apple. So the barn name is just the common name that everyone calls it, and the register name is the one that's on the paperwork. Okay, that's what I thought I did. Okay, this music's just a little creepy. Hold up, let's see if we can do something else. Let's... We'll do this. This sounds a little better. Not so scary. Oh, tend to sleep. So not counting the elephant and the mammoth. I've got about 28 stalls that we have to make inside this barn. So, yeah, that's our goal. And I gotta get them out of the floor to make more. Okay, so grab fences and cauldrons. So we can put water and get these ones taken care of. Actually, I'm gonna go to my playlist. There we are. See if that looks a little better now. That looks fine. That's moving a little bit too much. I gotta turn that down a little. There we are. Let's go with that. Hi, buddy. I forgot to grab my axe out of the chest. And this isn't going to be grass. I think we're going to do something similar to... I got to get some more packed mud. And we're going to do a little bit of coarse dirt mixed in. But that's the plan for that. So... So if you have name ideas or something like that, save up those channel points, and you can redeem them for name in anything in this world or in the Pokemon as well. You can use your points for naming things in Pokemon. should be enough gates. Gonna need more fences. I already know that. Let's grab that axe while I'm over here before I forget again. There it is. We will change the bottom too. Like this is probably going to turn into hay bales because I just like the texture it gives. It does look like they're actually laying on something like straw. Okay. Okay, let's move some friends into their new homes for right now. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, I gotta go put gates on another pen that I have done, and someone's in there. He just doesn't get to move around because, for some reason, the moose could just teleport through things, as can the elephant and mammoth. So he's just led in there. Hi, bud. Sorry. I have to do it. Alright. Yeah, also my mouse is... I think I'm going to need to get a new mouse because it's right-clicking randomly every now and then. Oh, yeah. Deer are ridiculous when it comes to jumping. I wonder, can I make it all the way up to... Yeah. Yeah, I'm in the upper part now with a deer. So let's move... Move you in here. Fast horse. This one, not as fast. Good jumper, but not as fast. I don't think you can get out. Oh, okay, good. I wanted to make sure that you couldn't get out. It looked like you could for a second. There we go. That's 4 in here. And I don't want... I want a good mix between them. So I'm actually going to grab this camel. Ooh, shows me I'm missing some blocks up here. There you go, friend. I love how that looks. Need one more in here. Ooh. Want a good mix. Let's take a donkey. That's right, the donkeys kind of suck. There you go, friend. Oh, I love how it's starting to look. It's starting, the build's coming to life, and I love it. Alright, let's move the skeleton horses so we can start working on this one. Yep, I forgot. Skeleton horses also not the best at jumping. Alright, now we gotta fill that in, so we need to go get some more dirt. Again, I want to apologize to anyone who was wondering why I cut the last stream so short. I do not mean to be rude or anything. I don't like watching people get angry when they play games, and I was getting angry, so I had to take a break. I need more water. So, I'll be right back. Apple and water and a little tree. And apple. And if anyone's wondering why I have a blanket, our heater went out in our house. So we have little space heaters, and I have my blanket. Alright. Gonna have to move the camel real quick. Actually, camel, that looks like a great home for you right now. I also have this one done too. I can get someone in home. Yeah, I even have a waterer in here. Let's see, who else do we have over here? Sorry. Let's do you. Oh, you're a nice jumper. Oh, you have some nice speed too. You got a bigger one. Oh, nice. Only reason I do that is you don't, at least in my head, it makes sense because you don't want diseases going back and forth. And one of those, a lot of times disease can be transported by just animals touching. So this should help with that. That looks good. Okay. That's 2 more down. There we go. Yeah, that's what I thought. I just wanted to double check. Oh, and I didn't think I did any connection there, so... Oh, ran out of dark oak. Let's go get more. Dark oak. Oh. There we are. Check them all before we put the gates on. Oh, that's why we check them all. There we are. So this is the horse I've been using to get around. It's a really good speed option And you just saw the height it gets when it jumps, so I kind of wanted to have this one towards the front of the barn. So I think we're gonna put him here, just so he's easier to grab. I don't think we've grabbed a zombie horse yet. Might as well grab a skeletal while I'm here. Let's grab this great one. That gray one might be faster than the one I've been riding around on. There we go. Looking good so far. Again, I would want to apologize. I'm still getting over a cold. Like, I feel better, but I'm just not at 100% of what I thought I'd be at. Alright, so we gotta get some dirt to fill that in, and then now we're getting to... We're gonna figure this out. Okay. So what happens if I do 1, 2, 3? Okay, so I can get 2 in here. With the same basic design that we've had. done. You were looking at me, so you get to come out. That's not where it's going to permanently go. I just need to move it. For right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes. Alright, we got 10. I don't think I can make 10 pens. I'm honest with myself. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, okay. Okay. So these are longer. Oh, I missed a block there. Okay. There we go. Well, at least we have all the camels out of the way. There we are. I'm going to preemptively make a whole bunch more. There we go. There we are. There we are. Alright, so we got 3 more in. Oh. Yeah, so these are going to have to be smaller. One we will fit 2. Hold on. This is going to be proper tight. I have 2 in the chest outside the barn. That was weird. Okay, thank you. Must forgot to get them in the water. Oh, I hate this ostrich. There we are. Okay. So two of them. Yeah, two of these will not be able to have a home here. Of course, it's just gonna go straight up back there. But whoa. Alright, for right now, we're gonna take two of them. We're gonna take all four of them. We're gonna put them in holes out here. Oofta. Hi, mister. Mister was able to help me get my stuff back. Even though I think I was the one who collected it all and found it all. They, and I... Cool. We have an ender chest now. Which I was going to do as a challenge, but... They just made one. There we are. Perfect. They all fit in a hole together. Oh, skeleton horses. Oh. Oh, shoot. I knew there was a reason I went outside. Yeah. Like I was saying, I personally don't like watching people get angry when they play games. And I was getting very angry. So I left, took a breather, and now we're back. Doing a little bit of a calmer activity. Building a stables, livery, whatever you want to call it, for our fantasy town. There we are. I forgot something. The other living horse. There we go. Huh. Alright, so we still got some interior stuff to do, but I'm going to take a quick break. I have to use the restroom real quick. So we'll be right back after this little break. We'll keep working on this project. Ooh. Try to be cool. Really? It is? That's fun. Huh. Maybe I should turn the noise suppression off a little? That might help? No, it's a little too loud now. You're getting background stuff, so I'll put that back to where it was. That's weird. I think I just messed up on the volume on the music. Okay. So I still got 2 more horses that don't have a stall, but let's go over what we've done so far. Start at the far end. So we've got our mammoth. So the mammoth and elephant have to be... Ow! Have to be tied because during a recent update, they now teleport to me. And I don't need that while I'm down in the mines. So yeah, they're tied up. And in this stall, we've got a deer, skeleton horse, and 2 camels. Then we've got zombie, dry skeleton skeleton, camel husk, white horse, donkey. Then we have zombie horse, another skeleton horse, brown horse, gray horse. This is a pot of 2. We've got a donkey and a camel husk. And we've got skeleton horse, zombie horse, deer, moose. Moose also has to be tied because of the same thing. Then we have camel. Then we've got... Actually, you're going to get moved. I'm sorry. Actually, you're about the same speed. You're fine. Spot horse. Spot horse, I ride everywhere. Ostrich. Ostrich sucks to ride. Then we have skeleton horse, white horse, white horse. I still got to do the floor. We got to get rid of all this torch spam. I have an idea for a lights that are a little better than that. We still need a lot of wheat because we need a lot of hay bales. Because this is the floor texture inside the stalls that we're going for. I kind of like it. It's a little bit more detailed. But we have to wait for stuff to grow. And I figure out what to do with you. Skeleton horses. Count towards monster cap. Oh. Anyways. Put this... Actually, we could go work on the other... Nah, I don't have... I want to work on the other one right now. We need more llamas, too. This is our only llama. Alright. Planted and harvested. Okay. I want to go grab... Yeah. Yeah. Yep, okay. We're going to do that. I just realized probably a giant thing of water wouldn't just sit on the ground. So we're going to put Little bits of stone underneath. So that's not directly on the bedding. God, you're loud. You're really loud. I'm just giving this one a little bit more room. This is the one I've been riding around. And they couldn't get around the corner otherwise. Mob pathfinding. It's the best. So in Minecraft, mobs naturally go for the highest spot possible that they can walk to. So if I really wanted to do that, I would take out the waters. And that pathfinding is just there so all animals don't end up in caves. we are. I can just do it from here. Don't have to get in the pen. That one's good. Ow. God, that hurt. Alright, cool. So that's this all kind of taken care of. Get this one over here. So I still have 2 more larger for bigger animals. And then another small. Then I found axolotls the other day. So I got 4 of them. Oh, shoot. Though something's wrong with their AI. And I don't know what it is. And then we got a little nautilus in here. So I gotta get these stalls figured out too. I don't know exactly how I want to build these yet, so that's why I've not started them. And probably build an office here. Do another stall here. And then this office can wrap around here. And then up here is almost all accessible. Technically speaking, I can traverse the whole thing. This part's just really slow. I'm gonna put a rail here, I feel. We'll do a little bit more creative stuff here. But friends, I'm hitting the end of the energy, and the medication I took is starting to kick in, so I'm getting very, very sleepy. We love you in this world. Take care of yourself. You are the most important person to you. And please, please, as someone used to tell, close to me used to say, every day is a good day. Just some are better. All right, we love you here. Take care of yourselves, y'all.